Hello people and welcome back to News Review. It is about to be the final week of the Hatsune Miku collab event, so be sure to grab everything you can before it ends. There are a few new cards in this update, and I'll be giving info on how you can get them and whether you should get them. If you are a new or returning player, I do recommend you check out my new player guide video first. It will help you better understand what I'm saying in the video. I won't bore you by presenting every single thing in the full news, so open up the patch notes link in the description if you want to follow along, and let's get right into it. If you're just arrived to the game, the other events or stages are still going. Be sure to check out my other videos from previous weeks if you missed out on that. Additionally, I'm trying a new thing where I buy a guild stage for every 10 subscribers I hit. The next milestone will be at 360 subscribers, so subscribe and also join the guild if you want to participate in that. Alright, let's get right into the new content. Starting off with a new Nightmare stage, we have a new Dark Miku, a Song of Joy Hatsune Miku. This card is actually like somewhat usable as a leader. Obviously not as good as some of the Diamond Seal cards, but it is usable. You can put virtual singers and dark members in the team. The main reason why it's usable is because this times 3 HP. Although nowadays, like even that's probably not enough to reach parity with your top tier leaders. But it does just work by dissolving, runestones. Nothing special there. For its team skill, it's actually kind of unique, and there's a lot of text here. Bear with me. First, if you get 4 seconds of regardless extension, you ignore burning by default. Everything has the effect of runestones of virtual singers members attributes. Virtual singer members attack times 3 and ignore fixed combo shield. After runestone movement, tap one runestone to explode that type of runestone and generate dark marketing runestones. For each dark runestone dissolved, combo +3 to the max +39. And then this last point, which is where all this text comes from, by dissolving a character runestone of any Hatsune Miku. So basically, if the card name has Hatsune Miku in it, all Hatsune Miku each launch one extra attack of that attribute, and you also get an extra effect. If your Miku is water, you explode frozen runestones. If your Miku is fire, attack times 2. If it's earth, ignore initial shield. If it's light, full heal. And if it's dark, ignore black holes. Lastly, if the leader is a virtual singer and this card is in the team, this card will synchronize its attribute with that of the leader. This will be relevant for its active skill later. With how many Mikus are in the game now, I think there is some potential for some kind of like meme team or non-standard team to be built around this unique Miku character runestone mechanic. That's why I don't think this card is dead in the water, like straight up. Moving on to its active skill, it has 2 active skills actually. For the first one, it's CD3, clear the fatigue state of virtual singer members, turn 3 or 9 runestones into enchanted marketing runestones of the character's attribute. Heart rank first in priority, and this is where the attribute switching I said before comes in handy, or comes into relevance rather. For its second active skill, it's CD9. If there's a member to be disabled upon skill activation, the character skill CD -3. Disabled character is kind of like the first like disappearing Miku from the first part of the collab, the other Nightmare card. For 39 rounds, damage received from step damage we lower to 0. Add the attack base value of disabled members to the character's attack basic value. Machina ignores equal combo shield. And if leader is a Hatsune Miku second crossover character, so the jackpots that are currently on right now, you force the strong beat judgment, and at the end of the round you full heal. This card's bond skills are actually unique in the fact that it breaks shields. I mean, this is a couple of cards done this before, but this card can break trio, quartet, and quintet shields if you pair it with the teal green fantasy Hatsune Miku, but which I believe is just a challenge card, and then also the jackpot Mikus unlock some of the quintet and trio respectively. Although this card does not really have an attack boost apart from absorbing the attack of disabled members, so to get just this card's attack up in particular will be kind of hard. This is an interesting card overall. It is the second ever Machina card to clear fatigue, second ever to ignore step damage, and second ever to ignore equal combo shield. But having that all on one card that can do all 3 is pretty good. Next up is a Fire Machina Miku, who is just straight up a copy of the relatively new PR'd Sakura. For its this is Fire Machina by the way. For its active is CD6. Explode all runestones, generate a fixed board of Machina Fire and Heart. It's the exact same as Sakura, except it's now just Machina runestones. 409 mark and attack and recovery times 1.6. Ignore duet, trio, quartet, and quintet. And if there are only markers on the team, you get another fixed board at the end of the round of Fire and Heart as well. Once again, it's the exact same as Sakura, one being vertical, one being horizontal. I think the one you do at the beginning is vertical and the one you do at the end of the round is horizontal. Don't quote me on that. I don't memorize the fixed boards of cards. Yeah, so this is literally a copy of Sakura, but Fire Market instead of Fire Elf. Nothing we haven't seen before, but fixed boards cards are always good. Next up is once again the Rhythm Game Challenge Stage, this time with a new Dark Dragon, a Megurine Luka dressed up as Lilenia. For its active is CD6, fully recover HP for 1 team attack times 2, and after resolving Runestones, the first batch to be dropped in odd columns will be Dragon Dark Runestones, and the first batch of runes to be dropped in even columns will be Enchanted Heart. This may come in handy in like 15, 15, 15 Dark and 15 Heart, although I don't even know if that has ever existed before, that specific combination. It might, so that could be come in handy for that. Next up is a Halloween event. All these past Halloween cards will be coming back. All of them are kind of useless. I've maybe used Isabelle once before in a speed run kind of setting, but all of them are pretty bad. The Halloween event also has a new Dragon Aware, but this Dragon Aware is kind of weird. There is no precondition. It is 2 stars. Damage dealt to dark enemies times 1.5 and damage dealt to demon enemies times 1.5. And then for its craft skill, dark enemies will relay for 1 round and demon enemies will relay for 1 round. So if you have like a dark demon boss, then you can absolutely demolish it, but otherwise I'm not sure why this is here. Maybe it has good stat boosts, but in general, like literally everyone else will have better Dragonware than this one probably. Lastly, we have the November challenge, of course, that's coming back, and there's really nothing to say about that. Moving on to the rankings of the new cards, the free cards. Dark Miku is okay, I think, since it's the second marketing card to do a lot of things that it does, but all in one card, so I put it in mid tier. Sakura Miku is just fine. A ton of cards already can do what it does, but you know, fixed board cards are always good. The Lilenia Megurine Luka, that's a tongue twister, is fine. May have some use for 15-15 in the future. I don't foresee it, but get one just in case. Moving on to the celebration events, the actual relevant thing here is that there will be the last raid up from the 3rd of November to the 5th of November. So if you haven't already got the jackpots, please do. This is the last chance. After that, the collab will end. There will be a returning outfits for the Halloween outfits for both Amaterasu and also the whatever goddesses. Actually, the series with like Urd, Skald, Verthandi, Ida, and Brynhildr. I forget what that series is called. But apart from that, there's also a returning ultimate stage of Yu Miao Yi, a dark human who has a team skill with Xiang Yu. So if you are interested in that, grab you can farm that. If not, grab one as usual if you don't already have that card. And yeah, that's it for this week's news review. If you leave a like if you liked it, comment below if you have anything to say to me, and subscribe if you like it in general. It really helps the channel out, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!